Hello grade 3 learners! Welcome to English class. This is Teacher Noy, your English teacher for today. Today, I'm going to share my video lesson presentation focusing on the different kinds of sentences. But before that, I want you to click the subscribe button below and hit also the notification bell for more updates about our video lesson presentation in English class. Kids, let me remind you that our world is facing for the longest pandemic because of the widespread of the virus known as COVID-19. So we need to take good care of ourselves by simply following the health protocols. Stay at home, wear your face mask, wash your hands with soap, and don't forget to sanitize your hands using alcohol. And always maintain a social distancing when you are in a group of people in your community, because each of us knows on how to value our own life. Kids, are you ready for the discussion of our new lesson for today? Alright, what you need to know. After going through this module, you are expected to differentiate a declarative sentence from an interrogative sentence. Use proper punctuation for declarative and interrogative sentences. And construct a simple sentences. Now let me ask you, what you know about our past lesson? Can you still remember the story entitled The Stone Soup? Very good. Now here are the 3 sentences taken from the story that we have read entitled The Stone Soup. The first sentence is, the hungry travelers came to the town. The second sentence is, what they were cooking. And the third sentence is, the young travelers and their new friends taste on the delicious stone soup. Now let me ask you again. In sentence number 1, what have you noticed at the end of the sentence? Yes, there is a period. How about in sentence number 2? Very good. There is a question mark. What a wonderful idea. Kids, in this lesson, you will learn that there are 4 kinds of sentences. And 2 of those sentences will be tackled to you today. When we say sentence, sentence has complete thought or idea that will make you understand the world of language that you are in today. And remember, each kind of sentence has its own rules to follow and consider, like proper capitalization of the beginning letter of the word, the subject-verb agreement when you are going to construct a sentences, and the use of appropriate punctuation mark in each sentence that you are going to make. So, this time, I want you to get your self-learning module, pen and paper, and pay attention to our discussion for today. Now, I want you to read and study the following sentences. These sentences were taken from the story entitled The Stone Soup. The first sentence we have, the hungry travelers came to the town. Number 2, what they were cooking. And number 3, the young travelers and their new friends taste on the delicious stone soup. Kids, sentence number 1 is telling something, and it ends with a period. This sentence is an example of declarative sentence, while sentence number 2 is asking a question. It ends with a question mark. This sentence is an example of an interrogative sentence. And sentence number 3 is telling something also, and it ends with a period. So this is also an example of a declarative sentence. Now we know about what is declarative sentence. A declarative sentence is a sentence that tells something, and it ends with a period. So I have here some examples of declarative sentence. Number 1, we have Ken loves chocolates. In this sentence, we can notice that this sentence is just telling something about the food that Ken loves to eat, and that is chocolate. And number 2, we have Grace and Anne want to buy a cell phone. Our second sentence is telling something about the thing that Grace and Anne want to buy, and that is cell phone. While interrogative sentence is a sentence that asks a question. It ends with a question mark. Remember, interrogative sentence use WH questions. Words like who, what, where, why, and how. Sometimes they use some words like do, does, can, could, will, would, and they are going to formulate a question. And the last technique for you to identify easily the interrogative sentence is look at the end of the sentence. If it has a question mark, and that is definitely an interrogative sentence. Kids, did you understand what is declarative and interrogative sentence? Very good. At this time, we will be having our differentiated activities. You will be grouped into 2 groups, and you have a task to perform. Before we will proceed to our activity, I want you to remember our house rules. For activity 1, it is being called Guess What? Direction: read the following sentences and identify each item as declarative or interrogative. Write your answer on the space provided before the number and put the correct punctuation mark for each item. For Group 2, your task is sentence construction. Direction: write simple sentences and put proper punctuation mark in the end of your sentence. 2 sentences for declarative and 3 sentences for interrogative sentence. Kids, let me ask you, how do you know that the sentence is a declarative sentence? Very good. When we say declarative sentence, the sentence that tells something and it ends with a period. How about interrogative sentence? Wow! When we say interrogative sentence, this sentence is asking a question and it ends with a question mark. Now, this time, I'm going to test how far you can do to this activity. I'm going to show you a picture, then you are going to construct or write a simple sentence. The first picture is, you are going to construct a declarative sentence. And the second picture, you are going to construct or write a simple sentence, which is, you are going to write an interrogative sentence. Can you do that? Yes, you can do it. Kids, are you done making your simple sentences? Very good. I know that all of you have understood our lesson for today. What is declarative sentence and what is interrogative sentence. And you have made also a unique simple sentences based on what you have understood about our lesson for today. Kids, congratulations for that. Now, it's time to test your ability on how far you have gone to our lesson for today. Kids, get your pen and paper and enjoy this assessment. Those who got a perfect score, excellent, congratulations. And to those who did not get a perfect score, still a good congratulations. Because I know all of you have exerted your effort and gave your time in listening and understanding our lesson for today. Once again, this is Teacher Noy, your English teacher for today, saying that life is just like a sentence. We have a lot of questions and something to tell about our life. But one thing I'm sure, we need to put period for everything if you want to live happily. Bye kids, and see the next episode of my video lesson about English class.